During the course of the family supper, the star of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Amy Slatton, became upset when Amanda revealed a shocking revelation. Including Chris, Misty, and Tammy, everyone was taken aback by the significant news that Amanda shared. As a result of the fact that Tammy and Amanda are already experiencing some ongoing friction, Chris had the idea of holding a family gathering at Amy's residence. Amanda, on the other hand, disclosed her own goals, which resulted in nothing going according to plan. Those who follow Amanda are well aware that she is currently in a new relationship with a man from Florida. As a result, her siblings are dissatisfied with her determination to live with him. Amy has been left in tears as a result of this unexpected choice, and Chris and his wife appear to be dissatisfied with it as well. Because of this, Amanda can engage into another argument with Tammy if she believes that her older sister has destroyed the occasion. Keep reading to find out more. Tammy Slatton and Amanda Halterman, both of whom are familiar faces on reality television, recently engaged in a heated argument that resulted in a schism between them. Following the intense exchange, the sisters have decided to refrain from communicating with one another. Tammy's aggravation about the mess that Amanda's children have left in her home was the spark that ignited the situation that led to the conflict. As a consequence, Amanda requested that Tammy apologize for her behavior. Soon after, Amanda accused Tammy of disregarding her health, which eventually led to a more significant argument between the two of them. At that very moment, Tammy retaliated against Amanda with a retort, showing that the source of her bitterness was the sensation that she had been overlooked. She said, "She's not the pretty sister anymore." That was the statement that she made. As a result of this debate, the gap between the two has only grown wider, and fans are left wondering whether or not they will ever be able to reconcile. There are 1,000-Pound Sisters, and Amanda ruins the family dinner. During the episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Amanda Halterman's intention to relocate caused a disruption to the family supper. After much deliberation, she has made the decision to depart from her family in order to be with her boyfriend, R.J. Thompson, in Florida. Chris revealed the cause for the dinner in a tape that was only available to Access Hollywood and was posted by the website. His goal was to bring them all closer together than they had ever been before. During the time that Chris was asking Tammy to give her thoughts regarding Amanda's topic, Amanda attempted to interrupt Tammy, which caused her to become enraged. In addition, the video showed Chris and Amanda having a conversation about Tammy in a different location. Amanda was asked by Chris to be more gentle with their younger sister, but she declined the request because she had reached her limit of being compassionate. In addition to this, Amanda stated that reconciliation is not in the books for me. After returning to the dinner table, Amanda disclosed the identity of her boyfriend and announced that she would be leaving Kentucky to be with him. It is her contention that their long-distance relationship is no longer functioning well because she is required to relocate in order to maintain the connection. After hearing Amanda's story, Amy was unable to contain her emotions and eventually left the table, stating that she required some time off. As Chris followed Amy inside the room, Tammy's expression changed to one of obvious distress at the sight. On the other hand, Tammy referred to Amanda as a B*TCH in a video confession. Always make sure to check back with US TV show for the most recent tea from 1,000-Pound Sisters. The heartbreaking discovery. The 1,000-Pound Sisters series has captivated audiences for years with its raw, emotional portrayal of Amy and Tammy Slatton's struggles with obesity, family dynamics, and the battle to reclaim their health. However, in a recent episode that has left viewers stunned, the tension within the family reached a peak. Amanda, the Slatton sisters' older sibling, has always been somewhat of a mysterious figure, appearing sporadically on the show and leaving more questions than answers. In this deeply emotional episode, Amanda's big secret is finally revealed, and it's one that leaves Amy in tears, her heart shattered by a betrayal that she never saw coming. The calm before the storm. The episode begins with a sense of normalcy. Amy and Tammy are at home, going about their daily routines. Amy, who has recently made strides in her weight loss journey, seems upbeat as she talks about the progress she's made with her doctor and her determination to be there for her son, Gage. Tammy, still grappling with her own challenges, watches from the couch with a more reserved expression, as if she is weighing the world on her shoulders. In the background, Amanda is preparing to visit the sisters for the first time in weeks. Amy seems genuinely excited about her sister's return, eager to catch up on their lives and find comfort in the family bond they share. For Amy, Amanda's visits have always been an emotional lifeline, someone who can offer guidance and support when things seem too overwhelming. As Amanda enters the house, she greets both sisters with warmth, her presence bringing a sense of calm to the room. Yet, something seems off. There's an unspoken tension in the air, a feeling that something significant is about to unfold. The first clue, Amy's suspicion. During a casual conversation over lunch, Amy notices something unusual about Amanda's behavior. Her sister seems distant, avoiding eye contact and shifting uncomfortably in her seat. When Amy asks if everything is okay, Amanda hesitates before giving a vague response. "I'm just tired, Amy. You know, life's been stressful," Amanda says, offering a forced smile. But Amy knows better. She's seen her sister through all sorts of ups and downs, and this isn't just stress. There's something deeper at play, something that Amanda isn't willing to share. Amy presses her sister further, trying to get her to open up, but Amanda quickly changes the subject, diverting the conversation to Tammy's latest health scare. Despite the distraction, Amy's suspicions grow. She can't shake the feeling that Amanda is hiding something important, and she's determined to find out what it is. The bombshell, a hidden truth. Later that evening, as the sisters sit in the living room, the tension is palpable. Amy, unable to let go of her growing concerns, confronts Amanda once more. "Come on, sis," Amy says softly, her voice laced with concern. "You can tell me what's going on. I know something's wrong." Amanda lets out a long sigh, her eyes welling up with tears. She stands up, pacing the room as if trying to find the right words. Finally, she takes a deep breath and turns to face Amy. "Amy, I didn't want to tell you this," Amanda begins, her voice trembling. "But I have to. It's time you knew the truth." Amy watches in stunned silence, her heart racing as she braces herself for what's to come. "Amy, I've been struggling with something for a long time now," Amanda continues, her words barely above a whisper. "I've been in a toxic relationship, and I've been keeping it from you. I didn't want to hurt you, but the truth is, it's been affecting me more than I care to admit." Amy's eyes widen, shock and disbelief washing over her. "What do you mean, a toxic relationship? With who?" Amanda's face contorts with emotion as she reveals the devastating truth. "It's with my partner, Amy. I've been in an abusive relationship for the past year. It's been mentally and emotionally draining, and I didn't know how to ask for help. I didn't want to burden you with my problems when you've got so much going on with your own journey. But it's been tearing me apart, and I can't keep pretending like everything's okay anymore." Amy feels her chest tighten as her mind reels. She had no idea. Amanda had always been the strong one in the family, the one who seemed to have everything under control. The revelation that her sister had been suffering in silence was like a punch to the gut. "I didn't know," Amy says softly, her voice breaking. "Why didn't you tell me, Amanda? Why didn't you let me help you?" Amanda's eyes fill with tears as she struggles to find the words. "I didn't want to be a burden, Amy. You've got enough on your plate with your weight loss and your family. I didn't want to drag you down with my problems." The weight of Amanda's words hits Amy like a tidal wave. She feels a rush of emotions, anger, sadness, confusion, but most of all, she feels heartbroken. Her sister, the one person she thought she could always count on, had been hiding her pain from her all along. The aftermath, Amy's heartbreak. The rest of the episode unfolds as Amy grapples with the revelation. She sits in stunned silence, trying to process the depth of Amanda's secret. The cameras capture her raw, unfiltered emotions as she breaks down in tears, her heart heavy with the realization that her sister had been suffering alone for so long. In a confessional interview, Amy struggles to articulate the heartbreak she feels. "I just feel so betrayed," she says, wiping away tears. "I never thought she'd keep something like this from me. I would have been there for her no matter what. I just wish she had trusted me enough to tell me the truth." Tammy, who has been quietly observing the situation, speaks up, offering some much-needed perspective. "You know, Amy, sometimes people don't tell you things because they're afraid of how you'll react. Maybe Amanda didn't want you to worry, or maybe she didn't think you could handle it. But you can't blame yourself for what happened." Despite Tammy's words of comfort, Amy is inconsolable. She feels a deep sense of loss not just for the secrets Amanda kept, but for the emotional distance that now exists between them. She knows that it will take time to rebuild that trust, but she's determined to try. For the sake of her family. The road to healing. Moving forward. As the episode comes to a close, viewers are left with a glimmer of hope. Despite the emotional upheaval, Amy makes the decision to reach out to Amanda and offer her support. She picks up the phone and calls her sister, her voice shaky but resolute. "Amanda," Amy says softly, "I don't know where to go from here, but I want you to know that I'm here for you. We're family, and no matter what, we'll get through this together." Amanda's voice trembles on the other end of the line. "I'm so sorry, Amy. I didn't mean to hurt you. I just didn't know how to ask for help." "I know, sis," Amy responds, her voice filled with compassion. "We'll figure it out, one step at a time." The camera lingers on Amy as she wipes away the last of her tears, a sense of determination replacing the sadness in her eyes. Despite the heartbreak, she knows that family comes first, and with time, love, and patience, they will heal. A family torn, but not broken. In the end, this episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters was not just about weight loss or health struggles. It was a powerful reminder of the complexities of family dynamics, the hidden struggles that people face behind closed doors, and the strength it takes to confront painful truths. Amy and Amanda's relationship may never be the same, but the bond between them remains unbreakable. While the road ahead may be filled with challenges, one thing is certain: Amy and Amanda will face it together one step at a time. The viewers, too, are left with a sense of emotional vulnerability, understanding that sometimes the deepest wounds are the ones that are never visible to the outside world. And that, in the end, the most important thing is not perfection, but love, forgiveness, and the courage to face the truth no matter how painful it may be.